Hi, Capricorn. Welcome to your love reading for mid-March 2024. I hope all of you are doing well. I just thought I'd do something different. I read a lot for your money and career sector, but today I was guided to also do a love check-in for you. I'm going to be doing a Celtic cross, which is, I think, one of the most expansive, really elaborate spreads in the tarot, and gives us as tarot readers a really, really good understanding of what are the energies around you at this particular point in time. So we're looking at past, present, future energies when it comes to romantic love. And yes, I want to clarify this reading is specifically for romantic love. I know different tarot readers kind of label their love reading in different ways, but for me, I think given especially the kind of given the target audience, and I think at least the people who watch my channel for love readings are the ones who are watching it for romantic love. So I just like to make it super clear and in the beginning. And you can watch this for your sun, moon, rising, Venus. Your Venus placement is an interesting placement to watch for, because Venus is how you show up in relationships, partnerships, love. So if you know where your Venus is placed, and you can find that online, like you can just put calculate your birth chart or figure out your Venus placement. Cafe Astrology is a good website. Any one of those that pops up, I think it's very easy to find out where your Venus placement is, and then kind of watch that sign and see which reading resonates more with you. But anyway, having said all of that, let's just jump right into your reading. What are the recent energies when it comes to romantic love for Capricorn? Let's see. Recent past, you have the Empress and the Five of Cups. Interesting. So the Empress, of course, is as we were talking about Venus. So Venus has shown up. So this card is ruled by Venus. And it's a very abundant, expansive energy. It's an energy of attraction and not chasing. The Empress is like the queen of the queens in the tarot. So it's more about like taking power back, right, from the world and bringing it into yourself and getting very clear as to what is it that you're looking for in your romantic love life. What kind of partner, if you're single and you're manifesting a new partner, what kind of qualities should this partner have? And then not kind of chasing after it, putting that intention out there in the universe and letting the universe surprise you with what shows up. But I do see this Five of Cups. So maybe there has been a certain disappointment in the recent past connected to love. Could also be connected to fertility. Maybe some of you are trying to get pregnant, and I'm really sorry if it's been challenging for you and you're not getting the outcome that you're hoping for. That's a very specific message. Obviously, won't resonate with everyone, but I have a feeling that some of you have been really trying, but it's not happening. Whatever it is that you're trying for, whether it's a baby, whether it's love, whether it's a relationship, a committed partnership, whether you want to start living with your person, but the relationship doesn't seem to be at that place right now. There is some kind of disappointment associated with love, but that's sort of in the recent past, or energies that are receding or almost out of your life. So let's look at what's happening in the present. What are the energies around Capricorn when it comes to romantic love? Seven of Swords. I think you're coming up with a strategy. I also feel that maybe some of you are not happy in a current partnership, and you're trying to come up with a plan of how to exit this, but without hurting the other person or yourself, or if families are involved. Let's say this is you're married to this person and it's just not working out. You're trying to come up with a strategic approach so that you can come out of this with the least amount of hurt caused to all involved parties. Five of Swords, there is some conflict. Words could have been exchanged. Maybe there have been arguments, some unpleasant things have been said. Okay, let's see. But what can you look forward to in the future? So what's coming in the near future? What's coming in the near future? I don't know why I'm getting like a scene of a circus. Like some of you are literally being like, oh gosh, my love life has been like a circus recently. Like some of you are taking a more humorous approach to it, but it has caused you significant pain in the recent past. But I think you're just like, gosh, like either this family is a circus, or this guy. I mean, I'm just getting that kind of energy. Somebody being like, oh, I can't, I just can't, like I can't put up with it. Someone's really pissed you off, is what's coming through as well. I'm seeing cornfields. That's very specific. I don't know if that has any connection to you. I'm sure it's somebody's energy that I'm picking up on. Okay, what's coming in the near future? What's coming in the near future? So see, Seven of Wands, I need to pull one more card on this, because Seven of Wands can either say you're going to fight for whatever it is that is your truth, or Seven of Wands can also mean that you're pushing back someone or something. So let's get it clarified. Page of Pentacles. Okay, I think you're fine. This is a good one. You have the Ten of Cups. I really feel for some of you, this is like a marriage, like you're married to this person and something's not working out, or you're going through a difficult time in your marriage right now. I think in the near future, oh wow, I'm getting like so many messages. So one particular message that I'm getting is for people who have children. You're going to fight for custody of your kids, and I think the outcome's going to go in your favor. For some other people, if you don't have kids and you're not going through a divorce or a separation, you're going to fight for wanting to give this connection another shot and wanting to offer this pentacle once again to this person, or they want to offer this once again to you. There is this hope of a renewal in the near future, or at least that's what you're showing me through the cards, that there is this kind of like somebody's pushing back, but somebody's like, hey, no, let's try again. Let's see what's going on. I'm just going to get a few clarifiers before we build the rest of the spread. What is the Seven of Swords in the present energy? What's the Seven of Swords in the present energy? The Tower. Okay, something has come crashing down. What else? The Lovers. Yep. Yeah, Three of Swords. Exactly. So I don't think that this is a newish situation. I think for the people with whom this reading will resonate, you've had challenges in this partnership, this connection, this relationship, and you've always wondered whether you made the right choice. And I mean, just take this, like, don't shoot the messenger, but just take it from a learning standpoint, Capricorn. I think some of you had the signs. The universe was trying to give you little nudges and trying to bring your attention to something about this relationship. And, we all do this. Unfortunately, it was maybe too uncomfortable to acknowledge the truth or to see it for what it was. And I think that's when the universe steps in and crashes this tower. And it has caused a significant amount of pain, resentment, loss, grief. But I need you to know, Capricorn, that, this had to be removed from your life in order for either a new beginning in this connection, or for someone new to come into your life, or for you to just pour into your own cup and start to focus on yourself. So take it as it resonates, as this is a general reading. But I am seeing that you did see this coming. And I know sometimes it's hard to acknowledge that, especially when things get really difficult and you're like, oh gosh, I could have just exited out of this a long time back and saved myself all this pain and misery. But we're all human. We're all here trying to improve ourselves and try to get better. And of course, you're spiritually aligned. You're here watching tarot. So you believe in the energies of the universe. You believe in the abundance that is accessible to you, Capricorn. But somewhere I feel life got a little bit busy, life got a little bit difficult. And now you're just like, oh gosh, what have I gotten myself into? That's the kind of energy that I'm picking up on. But let's look at the near future. You had the Seven of Wands and the Page of Pentacles. Show me more on what's coming in the near future for love for Capricorn. Knight of Swords. Okay, so the energy starts to shift really quick. Some communication starts to come in. You keep pulling the same cards, the Seven of Swords, and you have the Five of Swords. Okay, so I think this energy is going to take some time to shake off, Capricorn, this energy of the Seven of Swords, because I think this, of course, is a plan that you're trying to come up with to come out of the situation and come back into balance in your life, whether it's just, have balance in your own life or balance in the relationship or with a new partner eventually. You are going to get some epiphanies, some revelations in the near future. And I have a feeling that if your stance on this connection is that I want to get out of it, this is not working out for me, then that sentiment gets even further accentuated in the near future. If your stance right now is that no, it has been tough, but I think we have something great here and we can figure this out and we can work on it, then that sentiment gets accentuated in the future. So whatever your current stance on the relationship or partnership is, I think you get into a more accelerated version of that in the near future. At least that's what I'm picking up on. But I just want to say, look, I think some of you are going through something significant in your love life, and I know it's never easy. And this seems like a significant change in direction. So hang in there, be kind to yourself, give yourself the time and the space to really process this. Balance maybe is an issue, maybe money is an issue. Oh, I'm seeing the Ace of Cups, but there is a hope for renewal. There's maybe that you've met somebody new already, and maybe that's what's helping you accelerate this exiting out of this connection. What are your strengths at this point? Let's look at your strengths. Knight of Swords. So I think quick communication, razor sharp kind of observations, that is actually your strength right now, Capricorn. I think speed, you want to like speed this up. You know, I think some of you are just like, I'm frustrated. I've been in this situation for too long. I need my answers. I need to like figure out my plan from here on. What's in your environment? The Chariot. Yep. Some of you just want forward momentum. You want to like get the hell out of here, basically, is the feeling that I'm getting. And some of you, maybe this is a long distance or you want to relocate. You just want to be completely done with this part of your life and you want to pick up your bags, move to a new place. The world, getting strong travel energy. Maybe this person lives in a different city, different state, different country. And you're just like, okay, I'm done with that. Sorry, I'm just checking if I've dropped a card on the floor. No, I haven't. Okay, we're all good here. What are your hopes and fears? I think there is something very sweet also in your hopes and fears sector where I think you are kind of like, well, I can apologize or I hope I get an apology from this person and we can part on amicable terms, is the phrase that I'm hearing. For some of you who have kids with this person, you're more concerned about your kids and how they're taking all of this. Uh, I mean, that is your priority right now, not so much you. Yeah, you're being very nurturant. You want to be resourceful for your kids. You also want to plan financially for your kids. So I think that is top of mind for you. What's the potential outcome here? Let's look at your potential outcome. Six of Swords. Yeah, I'm getting strong, moving on with the Chariot, with the Six of Swords. You're transitioning to a whole different phase of your life. You could physically be relocating. And I think that's actually bringing you a lot of relief when you're like, yeah, finally, I can leave this chapter behind and I can, start the next chapter of my life. What's the likely outcome? What's the likely outcome? The Three of Cups. I think, you're going to be fine. You're probably going to be spending time with your friends, with close loved ones, and everything will be fine, Capricorn, eventually. But I can see that you're going through a slightly difficult time right now. What's your challenge in the moment? What's your challenge? Yeah, balance. So I think this popped out of popped out of the deck earlier while I was shuffling. So I think this was in, so many relationships, this is the issue, balance. One person is giving in too much, the other person is taking too much, or money is a big issue. One person feels insecure because they can't contribute financially to the connection, but they, don't have the vocabulary to express this fear or express this, how this makes them feel to their partner. I feel like in all my private readings as well, this is such a common theme. And the thing about money is that most of us, and I really think that, I'm going to go off on a tangent for a minute, but I think most of us in our education system or in our upbringing, we're not really taught how to have these difficult or straight up honest conversations about money, without getting irritated or triggered. Because it's very different to have a conversation, let's say, at this decibel level, like what my tone is right now, or to have a very triggered, heightened conversation, like at this decibel level, right? So you see what I'm saying? For some of us, money is a trigger, and when we start to get into slightly uncomfortable conversations, maybe you need to tell your partner that they really need to get back into, looking for a job and get back out there and make some money. It's a very sensitive conversation. And how do you approach it? And unless you've really had that kind of support growing up, or you've gone through some of these situations and you know how to handle it with love, with compassion, great. Honestly, good for you. That's amazing. But I think most people really struggle with having direct conversations about topics like money, intimacy, sex. And I think just really it triggers us because it's so sensitive, it's so personal. And you are very conscious that it's very sensitive and personal for your partner as well. So, how do you bring it up? And that is where, like professionals come into the picture, therapists, like coaches, counselors. And I just think that we should be so grateful for the world that we live in now, where all of this help is accessible to us. And you don't have to go to somebody expensive. There are so many online resources. You can watch videos. You can talk to a friend. You can like honestly like tap into this world of resources available to you. Because I think for some of you, you needed to hear that this connection could have potential, because we did have this Ace of Cups come out, but maybe the two of you have just forgotten how to communicate in a safe, psychologically safe way without triggering one another. So the devil is here, which is your energy, Capricorn. I have a feeling that this is a very specific reading for some of you who are going through a difficult separation, breakup, divorce, something of that sort. Let's go to the angel answers deck and see what they have for you. What do you want Capricorn to see when it comes to their love life for mid-March 2024? No need to worry. Yeah, I was also kind of getting this feeling that you'll be fine because some of you have just been in this for a while, that you're actually looking forward to being on the other side of the Six of Swords. You want to get to your shore. You want to be like, okay, you know what? Like, I need to just focus on myself. I'm kind of done. That's the energy that I'm picking up on. But remain positive. I think let the universe surprise you. Some of you just need to get some quiet time, get some alone time, get some space from this, and look for a sign. Continue to be a believer, I would say, in the universe and your spirit team. So they're here to help you, and hopefully, this reading has helped as well. And you have forgiveness. I think this is more forgiveness for yourself and maybe forgiveness for your partner or the person that you have this thing going on with. Um, because look, none of us are perfect, right? We're all trying to like learn as we go. There's no playbook. And I mean, there's a reason why maybe all of that also came out in this reading about, us not being coached on how to have these sensitive conversations. And it's okay to ask for help, and it's okay to get professional help and people who can help you um, get back to safety and get back to a place where, you are connected to spirit. Okay, I did see the card flip over. So some of you, I really think, are just eager to get out of this messy thing and put your energy out there, meet some new people. You have past life relationship, you've known each other before. Could be that this is an ongoing cycle for some of you and you're just done. You're like, gosh, how many times will we go over and over this whole thing again and again? I'm really getting this. Sorry if I feel I'm sounding like a broken record. I've repeated myself over and over again, but I just keep hearing this phrase where someone's just like, I'm done. I'm done. Like, just get me out of here. And your get me out of here is so like almost like you're obsessing over getting yourself out of this, that you're also willing to just leave the city, leave the state, leave the country. You're like, just let me be. Someone's really like, yeah, gotten under your skin. Calling in your soulmate, your prayers, affirmations, visualizations help bring you together. I don't know why I'm getting this feeling, Capricorn, that you might take this space, you might take the distance right now. But for some of you, you know deep down that this is your soulmate. This is a very sacred bond between you and this person. And you maybe just need a bit of a timeout to come back to it and realize that. Release your ex. The time has come to clear energy. This is what I'm saying. But some of you are just like, I'm done. I'm done. I'm out of here. I just want to release this ex. Okay, heart to heart conversations. Space will help both of you, and I do see you coming back together to have a conversation. For some of you, that might result into another cycle with the same person. And for some others, it might just be a conversation. Maybe right now, both of you are too triggered, too heated, too like it's just you're too close to the situation. But when you take that time out, I think you'll come back in a more balanced, relaxed way to the conversation. And that's what's going to help you quite a bit. Uh, for people who are very curious on perhaps the person that they're dealing with and what is it that they have on their mind when it comes to this connection, I'm going to pull you a few cards from the Hidden Truth Oracle. So imagine this is what your person is saying to you. Okay. So your person that you could be with, that maybe you're hoping to not be with, somebody from the past. So take it as it resonates, but this is what they want to say to you. Your person wants you to know that we both know I am not the one for you. So maybe this is the crux of the situation, that somebody, like, deep down, that this is never, it was never going to work out. It's not going to work out. And that's why now you're like, oh my God, why have I spent so much time in this? I need to get the hell out of here. Like, that's just what I keep hearing. What else? You and I were too young. So maybe this is like a high school sweetheart and you maybe spent way too many years together and now you've grown apart. I don't react when people mention you. For some of you, this has already happened. You're already going through the separation phase. Interesting that I said phrase. So there's a lesson here about phrasing your communication, Capricorn. And I think some of you have really learned that through this relationship, that what you say is important, but also how you say it or phrase it is also very important. And maybe communication. And no wonder, like a big theme of this reading has been, getting triggered by communication because we don't have the right vocabulary or we don't have the right approach to these difficult conversations. And it says, you don't know how hard it was to let you go. Of course, I mean, I do see that soulmate kind of bond here. And especially if you started dating this person when you were super young and then you guys, got married, had kids together. It was obviously very, very hard for both of you to let go of this connection. But somewhere, maybe some of you know that this is not the person for you. And honestly, it doesn't matter what age you're at, what life phase you're at. Love is always available for you to access. But I know a lot of us find that philosophy very hard to absorb, especially if we're, let's say, a lot older in our life. We've already been married, maybe you have grown up kids, and you're just like, ah, come on, it's not going to happen for me now. I'm telling you, the universe is so abundant and you can manifest anything that you want with ease, provided you believe in that, provided you believe that you deserve better, that you deserve that loving relationship, that loving partner, and that you deserve to get that very, very soon, Capricorn. So I'm going to leave it there. I did see, I don't want to let you go at the bottom of the deck. So I think someone's still conflicted through this, but I know slightly challenging times in the love department, but things will get better. And I think you need to give yourself some time and space. So if this reading resonated with you, Capricorn, please do hit that like button for me, subscribe to my channel. I also do offer personal readings. All the information is in the description box if that is of interest to you. And thank you so much for watching, and I wish you all the best. Take care. Bye-bye.